online scouting quiz, which took place under 5 quiz categories, which included first aid, scouting history, pioneering, outdoor skills, and general knowledge, which was held on the 25th, 26th, and 27th of June for the Cub, Junior, and Senior Scouts, respectively. Ahead of the online scouting quiz, a facilitator led knowledge series based on the 5 quiz categories took part for the online via the YouTube platform. Out of 850 plus participants who took part for the online scouting quiz, which was then shortlisted to the top 4 performers of each scout section, Cub, Junior, and Senior Scouts, are here today to compete at the live grand finale of eSpirit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now take pleasure in inviting the inspiration to all Colombo Scouts and leaders, who is none other than the Colombo District Commissioner, Mr. �49ʀɪឡ to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
A very good evening to the keynote speaker, Mr. Heminda Jayaweera, Assistant District Commissioners, Scout leaders, parents, well-wishers, my dear Scouts, and everyone else watching from your homes. As the District Commissioner of Colombo District, on behalf of the Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group and the Colombo District, we warmly welcome all of you watching from your homes to Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online quiz. Spirit, which is a project organized by the Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group, happening for the second consecutive year, has been great success in years of many by adding more colors to the knowledge of the Colombo Scouts by improving their skills and knowledge on the topics first aid, scout history, pioneering, outdoor skills, and general knowledge. I am happy to say that over 850 plus registrations and participations in the online scouting quiz Spirit 2.0 was able to show the scouting community of Sri Lanka and the world what the Colombo Scouts are capable of. As the District Commissioner, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the Scout leaders, Cub Scout Arkelas, parents for always encouraging their young Scouts who are the young leaders and the future of tomorrow to take part and show their interest in the useful events organized by the scouting community. Also, a big thank to all Scouts who took part in the Spirit 2.0 and made this project a successful, and most importantly, encourage us to do more and more projects in the future, which will help towards the betterment of your academic, social, and spiritual life. And also, I would like to thank youth body in Colombo District, the Colombo Youth Advisory Group, for always doing useful projects such as Spirit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Quiz. Finally, I would like to wish best of luck to all Cubs, Junior and Senior Scouts taking part today at the live grand final of Spirit 2.0. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Scouts and Cubs, please welcome the 4 finalists of the Cub Scout section of eSpirit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz. We've got Fatima Hamra from the 78th Colombo Cup Pack, Intushan Sivapragasam from the 42nd Colombo Cup Pack, Kihan Rakwin Bandara from the 32nd Colombo Cup Pack, and Saniru Vidunita from the 16th Colombo Cup Pack. Let us now begin with the rapid fire round. The rapid fire round consists of 10 questions in total, which will be read out one after the other with a break of 10 seconds. And in total, you will receive 10 minutes, including the question reading time. To answer the questions, where you will have to type and send all 10 answers through the platform we will be providing you with. For every correct answer, you will receive 3 points each. And remember, the decision taken by the organizing committee will be the final decision. So let's begin. Question number 1. Please bear with us as we are facing a small technical issue. We'll resume with the competition, with the rapid fire round as soon as possible. Question number 1. Let us resume now. Question number 1. Name the largest flower in the world. Question number 2. What is the smallest country in the world? Question number 3. Name one name that can be used instead of reef knot. Question number 4. Which knot is widely used by sailors when untying two ropes of different diameters? Question number 5. Name one star pattern in which the Vega star appears. Question number 6. When walking on the road, which side should be used? Question number 7. Who is the founder of Scouting in Sri Lanka? Question number 8. In which year did Cub Scouting start for the first time in Sri Lanka? Question number 9. What is the name given to the immediate assistance given to a person during an emergency before reaching out for medical assistance? Question number 10. When securing a triangular bandage, should the reef not be placed on the injured or uninjured side? Let me repeat the questions. Question number 1, name the largest flower in the world. Question number 2, what is the smallest country in the world? Question number 3, name one name that can be used instead of reef knot. Question number 4, which knot is widely used by sailors when untying two ropes of different diameters? Question number 5, name one star pattern in which the Vega star appears. Question number 6, when walking on the road, which side should be used? Question number 7, who is the founder of scouting in Sri Lanka? Question number 8, in which year did Cub Scouting start for the first time in Sri Lanka? Question number 9, what is the name given to the immediate assistance given to a person during an emergency before reaching out for medical assistance? Question number 10, when securing a triangular bandage, should the reef knot be placed on the injured or uninjured side? 1 minute more. You've got 30 more seconds to submit your answers, so please make it quick. Time's up. Time's up. Hope all 4 Cub Scouts have submitted your answer sheets. Now we'll be moving on with the second round of eSpirit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz grand finale Cub Scouts section. Fastest finger round consists of 8 questions in total, which are asked one at a time, where you will receive a maximum of 45 seconds to answer, and the first person to submit the correct answer will receive 1 point. There will be only 1 point winner per question. Let's begin. Question number 1. Based on which book did Lord Baden-Powell introduce wolf cubs in 1916? Time's up. Question number 2. In which year did Lord Baden-Powell visit Sri Lanka for the first time? Time's up. Question number 3. What is the largest cricket stadium in the world? Time's up, Cubs. Question number 4. What is the highest award given to the Cub Scouts in Sri Lanka? Time's up, Cubs. Question number 5. Which ingredient is not used when making a cup of tea? Time's up, Cubs. Question number 6. Which knot is used in tent pitching? Time's up. Question number 7. What material is used when making a triangular bandage? Time's up, Cubs. The last question for the fastest finger round. Question number 8. What is the mascot used for the 2020 Olympics to be held in Tokyo? Thank you, Cub Scouts. Now we'll be moving on with the game changer of Esprit 2.0, Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz, Cub Scouts section. Round 3, the final round of the Cub Scouts section. Based on the order of the votes received, highest to lowest during the online vote that took place in the past few days, each finalist will get a chance to pick a number from 1 to 5, and the question for that number, which is hidden, will be asked once the number is selected. If the scout who picked the number answers within the given 45 seconds, he or she will get 10 points. And if he or she fails to do so, the first to type and send the correct answer out of the remaining 3 will get 5 points. So let's begin.
Number 1.
The question go to Kihan is, in the Harry Potter book series, which character is known as the brightest witch of her age? Got 45 seconds to answer. Kihan, you will have to unmute and tell your answer. Okay, time's up. Is there anyone else who knows the answer? You could unmute yourself and yes, Saniru.
Hermione.
Could you repeat the answer, Saniru?
Hermione.
Hermione is the correct answer, but it's Hermione Granger. So let's see whether can we accept the answer. Okay, we'll move on. So few things to be noted. Scouts, you all will have to type in the answer. There's few things to be noted. Scouts, you all will have to type in the answer and send it personally to the quiz master. You all might find in the Zoom, in the chat, you all might find him where he's the quiz masters. You all will have to yes. So Scouts, sorry for the inconvenience. So the person the question is being asked from will have to unmute himself and answer the question within the given 45 seconds. And if he fails to do so, another scout who knows the answer could type in the answer and send it to the quiz master of today's session. So it's not me, it's the quiz master. You all might find him in the participants list. So send the correct answer to him personally. Moving on. Saniru, please type in the answer and send it to the quiz master. Okay, let's move on. We'll move on with K into Shan. K into Shan, please select your question. Question number 1 is already taken.
2. No, 4. 4.
Okay. Question number 4.
I came second in the voting.
K into Sham, you requested for question number 4, right?
Yeah, I came second. I came second in the voting.
Yeah, but we'll be following this order. Sorry for the inconvenience. So after K into Shan, we'll move on with Saniru. Okay. Please. Question number 4. Question number 4. What river flows towards the true north in Sri Lanka? You've got 45 seconds to answer.
Mahavali. Mahavali River.
The quiz master will check for the correctness of the answer. We'll be moving on with the next. We'll be moving on with the next Cub Scout. Saniru, please select your question.
Three.
Question number 3. Please display question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 3. When was the first national Kabori held?
$1975.
Okay, we'll be moving on with the next contestant. The next Cub Scout, please select your answer. Please select your, bigger pardon, please select your question number. Question number 1, question number 4, and question number 3 is already taken. Cub Scout Hamra, could you select
Number 5.
question number 5? Question number 5, which knot is used to tie shoelaces and parcels?
Reef knot.
We'll move on with the, we'll move on. Thank you. So with that, we have come to the end of the Cub Scout section rounds. Wait for the results to be said at the end of today's program. Let us now move on with the Junior Scouts section rounds of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz. But before that, let me introduce you to the finalists of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz junior section, which took place on the 26th June 2021. So with us, we've got Fatima Hamda from 78th Colombo Scout Troop, Imad Imran from 11th Colombo Scout Troop, Pahan Veerasurya from 43rd Colombo Scout Troop, and Tarul Vitanage from 22nd Colombo Scout Troop. Let's now begin with round 1. The rapid fire round consists of 10 questions in total, which will be read one after the other with a break of 10 seconds. And in total, you will receive 10 minutes, including the questions reading time, to answer the question, where you will have to type and send all 10 answers through the platform we will be providing you with. For every correct answer, you will receive 3 points each. And remember, the decision taken by the organizing committee will be the final decision. Welcome back. Let's begin with rapid fire round of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scout Online Scouting Quiz Junior section. Question number 1. What does R stand for? Dr. SABC. Question number 2. When was scouting established in? Question number 3. What is the name given to the end which is already tightened with a knot? Question number 4. What was the first compass made originally called? Question number 5. Who wrote the poem I Keep 6 Honest Serving Men? Question number 7. Question number 6, beg your pardon. What is the knot used in placing a triangular bandage? Question number 7. Who is Lord Baden-Powell's mother? Question number 8. Which part of the rope is damaged for us to use the sheep shank? Question number 9. How many steps are considered as 100 meters when judging the distance whilst hiking? Last question for the rapid fire round. Question number 10. Who was the first commander in chief in America? got 4 minutes to submit your answers. Junior Scouts, you've got 1 more minute to submit your answers. Time's up. Hope all 4 Junior Scouts have submitted your answer sheets. Now we'll be moving on. With the second round of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Grand Finale Junior Scouts section. Fastest finger round consists of 8 questions in total, which are asked one at a time, where you will receive a maximum of 45 seconds to answer, and the first person to submit the correct answer will receive 1 point. There will be only 1 point winner per question. Question number 1. What is the theme of the 25th World Scout Jamboree? Time's up. Question number 2. What is a knot that is used when creating a trestle? Time's up. Question number 3. How many siblings are there in the BP's family? Time's up. Question number 4. In which year did the first Jamboree take place in Sri Lanka? Time's up. Next question. Question number 5. What is the fireplace that can be used on a windy day? Question number 6. What is a method that can be used to estimate the height of a tree? Time's up. Question number 7. Out of the mountains below, of the 5 highest mountains in Sri Lanka, the last question for the second round of junior section. Question number 8. The empire who invaded Constantinople, which was the Byzantine Empire, is. Thank you. And now we'll be moving on with the third round of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Junior Scouts section. Round 3, the final round and the game changer of the Cub Scout of the Junior Scouts section. Based on the order of the votes received, highest to lowest, during the online vote that took place in the past few days, each finalist will get a chance to pick a number from 1 to 5, and the question for that number, which is hidden, will be asked once the number is selected. If the scout who picked the number answers within the given 45 seconds, he or she will give 10 points, and if he fails to do so, the first to type and send the correct answer out of the remaining 3 within the given 45 seconds will get 5 points. So let's begin. Third round of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Junior Scouts section. Junior Scout Fatima Hamda from 78th Colombo Scout Troop. What question number would you like to go with?
Number 1.
Question number 1. Question number 1. If someone's bone has come out of the skin during an injury, what type of fracture is this? I repeat, if someone's bone has come out of the skin during an injury, what type of fracture is this?
Traumatic injury.
traumatic injury.
We'll be moving on. Pahan Veerasurya of 43rd Colombo Scout Troop. What? Question number 1 is already taken.
3.
Pahan.
3.
Question number 3. Question number 3. In camping, what is the fireplace that can be used to direct the heat towards the direction of the tent?
ʀරිවත්තක
We'll be moving on. Imad Imran of 11th Colombo Scout Troop. Which question number would you like to go with? Question number 1 and question number 3 is taken.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. What is the slip knot that can be used to climb tall places?
Bowline knot.
I'm afraid that the answer is incorrect. Let's move on with the next junior scout. Junior Scout Tarul Vitanage of 22nd Colombo Scout Troop. Which question number would you like to go with? Question number 1, question number 3, and question number 2 is taken.
I choose question number 5.
Question number 5. Question number 5. What is the name of the floating hospital which visited Sri Lanka in 2018?
Hope ship.
I'm afraid your answer is incorrect. With time, we have come to the end of the round 3 of eSpirit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz junior scout section. And with that, we mark the end of we have come to the end of the junior scout section. Wait for the results to be said at the end of today's program. See you back after a break. Beg your pardon. Let us welcome back. Let us now start off with the senior section rounds, starting off introducing you with the top 6 performers of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz senior scout section. With us, we've got Agita Pasandiv from 38th Colombo Scout Troop, Dulanja Pereira from 21st Colombo Scout Troop, Sehat Pereira from 57th Colombo Scout Troop, Sean Fernando from 21st Colombo Scout Troop, Sitika Miti Sanda from 22nd Colombo Scout Troop, and Terry Senadira from 21st Colombo Scout Troop. Let us now begin with round 1 senior scout section. The rapid fire round consists of 10 questions in total, which will be read one after the other with a break of 10 seconds. And in total, you will receive 10 minutes, including the question reading time, to answer the questions, where you will have to type and send all 10 answers through the platform. We will be providing you with, for every correct answer, you will receive 3 points each. And remember, the decision taken by the organizing committee will be the final decision. Senior section, question number 1. Who is the bowler who holds the record for the most number of wickets in Sri Lanka? Question number 2. Which nation contains a crowned two-headed eagle and a lion on the national flag? Question number 3. Which is the knot used to tie slippery ropes? Question number 4. What can be made by combining several ropes? Question number 5. Burning of the deeper layer of the skin, which is called blackened skin numb. What is it called? Question number 6. What is the portable machine which can correct the heart rhythm by giving an electric pulse? Question number 7. What was the first role of scouts during the World War I? Question number 8. What is the rank of Lord Baden-Powell during the siege of Mafeking? Question number 9. What are the 2 rivers which flows towards the north in the world? The last question for the rapid fire round, question number 10. What is the key used to indicate a filling station in maps of Sri Lanka? You've got 5 minutes more to submit your answers. You've got 2 minutes more to submit your answers. One minute more to submit your answers. Time's up. Hope all 6 senior scouts have submitted your answer sheets. Now we'll be moving on with the second round of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Grand Finale Senior Scouts section. Fastest finger round consists of 8 questions in total, which are asked one at a time, where you will receive a maximum of 45 seconds to answer, and the first person to submit the answer will receive 1 point. There will be only 1 point winner per question. Question number 1. Who is the first African American to represent the United States Congress? Question number 2. What is the GDP per capita of Sri Lanka? I repeat, what is the GDP per capita of Sri Lanka? Question number 3. Which knot is not used in saving lives? Question number 4. What are the knots used in tying the flag in order top and bottom? I repeat, what are the knots used in tying the flag in order top and bottom? Question number 5. What is not to be done when a person gets a frostbite? I repeat, what is not to be done when a person gets a frostbite? Question number 6. What is known as red flower by the animals? Question number 7. When did the Sea Scouts establish in Sri Lanka? The last question for the fastest finger round of the Senior Scout section. Question number 8. Who was the Chief Staff Officer who created Cadet Corps to Boys of Mafeking? Thank you. And now we'll be moving on with the game changer of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Senior Scout section. Round 3, the final round of the Senior Scout section. Based on the order of the votes received highest to lowest during the online vote that took place in the past few days, each finalist will get the chance to pick a number from 1 to 5, and the question for that number, which is hidden, will be asked once the number is selected. If the scout who picked the number answers within the given 45 seconds, he or she will get 10 points. And if he fails to do so, the first to type and send the correct answer out of the remaining 3 will get 5 points. So let's begin. Starting off, we've got Senior Scout Sehat Pereira of 57 Colombo. Sehat Pereira of 57 Colombo, what question would you like to go first with?
First one.
Question number 1. Question number 1. What is the direction of 67.50 degree?
නැගෙනහිර ඊසාන.
Moving on. Moving on with the next Senior Scout. Senior Scout Sitika Miti Sanda of 22nd Colombo. Sitika Miti Sanda, please select what question would you like to go first with. Question number 1 is already taken.
I choose question number 4.
Beg your pardon?
I choose question number.
Question number 4. What river flows towards the true north in Sri Lanka?
Kanakarayannaru.
Moving on.
Kanakarayannaru.
Thank you, Sitika. Moving on. Let's move on with the next Senior Scout. Senior Scout Terry Senadira of 21st Colombo Scout Troop. What question would you like to go with? Question number 1, question number 4 are already selected.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3. When was the first National Kabori held?
1927.
We'll move on with the next Senior Scout. Senior Scout Agita Pasandiv of 38th Colombo Scout Troop. Agita Pasandev.
Second question.
Question
Second. Number two.
Question number 2. Question number 2. What is the largest national park in Sri Lanka?
Sinhara.
Moving on. We'll be moving on with the next senior scout. Senior Scout Dulanja Pereira of 21st Colombo. Dulanja Pereira, what question would you like to go with?
Fifth
Question number 1. Question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5. Which knot is used to tie shoelaces and parcels?
Reef knot.
Thank you. We'll be moving on. And with that, we have come to the end. Now we have come to the end of the Senior Scout section rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for taking part. And now we'll be moving on with the next segment of tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Scouts and Cubs, for our next segment of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Live Grand Finale, we have got a special guest who will be our keynote speaker for tonight. But before that, we'll move on with a break and come back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Boys and girls, Scouts and Cubs, for our next segment, as said earlier, we have got a special guest with us who will be our keynote speaker for tonight. He is the Chief Operating Officer of Sri Lanka Institute of Nanotechnology and the co-founder of Thuru app. Please welcome Mr. Heminda Jayaweera, our keynote speaker for tonight, to address the gathering.
So good evening, everyone. My name is Heminda. I was a scout long time ago, and I was a president scout in 1996 That was almost 25 years ago. And I was at the 42nd Colombo Scout Group. So, so I think you are doing a lot of activities during this pandemic time. So I thought I would talk about what need to be, look at, especially at the age as a scout when you are very young. And if you want to achieve a lot of things in your life, what do you want to see that is beyond the normal, things that you do. So I think as a scout, you are already a unique person. You are not normal, just a normal average, student. So scouts generally look at, helping others, and also work as a team, look at doing new things. So I think one of the biggest problems we see today, especially in the normal education system in Sri Lanka, that we look at trying to become doctors, engineers, accountants, or maybe we look at only a profession. But then ideally what should happen is every person, especially even at the young age, say the ages from 12 to 18, that age, you have to think about, you should have a personal vision. Personal vision is basically, it is not something like becoming a certain professional, but more something, a state of a level where you could achieve a lot of things, both qualitatively and quantitatively. For example, if you say that I want to be a doctor, that's not enough. Or I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be a engineer, that's not enough. But if you say that I want to be a doctor one day and help 1,000 patients, save their lives, that's a personal vision statement. That's a wonderful personal vision statement. And also if you say that I want to be an entrepreneur, right, one day, but that also not enough. But if you can say that I want one day I want to be an entrepreneur, a businessman, and give jobs to 100 people in my organization, and help 100 families. So that's a personal vision statement that everyone can be proud of. So I think at this stage, you should have that kind of personal vision. So everyone should have this vision, but just having a vision won't help. You need to have the passion for it. So what is passion? Passion is basically every day, day and night, think about the vision that you want to achieve. For example, if you want to start your own organization, become an entrepreneur, and give jobs to 100 people, take it as your personal vision statement and think about it every day and night. For example, if you wake up early in the morning, think about it and start small things to achieve it. For example, if it is an organization that you want to start your own thing, help others, and maybe give jobs to 100 people, then you are a leader of 100 men and women. So you have to start building that leadership qualities now itself. Maybe scouting is a wonderful platform to build that. So that's thinking about it all over the time is the passion. Then you can say that you are passionate about your vision. Even those two is not enough. What is third, the most important thing in that journey to become a successful person or to achieve that vision is that you have to have the discipline. So the discipline is something that a lot of people do not have. So they might have good vision, they might have good passion, but the discipline is one of the most important and one of the most difficult thing to achieve. For example, create keep that dedication for a long period of time until you achieve that. For example, you might think, I want to do this and that, but after some time you might forget all that. But to keep that discipline for a long period of time is one of the most difficult things. So the people who do that have a big vision, challenging vision, personal vision, and a good passion for it to achieve that. And also the discipline generally become great people. So I think my message for today is through scouting, try to achieve that. I think scouting is a wonderful platform. That is the place that you can work as a team, work together. And one of the biggest problem nowadays is there are a lot of talented people, but those talented people don't work together. So that's where we have seen why Sri Lanka lack innovation. A lot of people say that if you have become a expert in one area, then you can do a lot of things. But no, if you want to do innovations, if you don't want to do big things, it has to come through teamwork. And people with talent should get together. People with talent from different skill set. For example, even few doctors get together. It's difficult to have that same. It's difficult to do great things. But if a doctor, an engineer, and maybe an accountant get together, coming from different backgrounds, and if they work together as a team, you can do great things. So all the very important things that in the history the people have achieved, the great things that people have done were achieved as team efforts. For example, people coming from diverse backgrounds getting together for one objective, and with a lot of dedication, and also in the same passion, and also, as I said, the same discipline. When those three comes together as a team, we have seen great things happen. So I think in Sri Lanka, I think if we want to move the country forward and make sure that Sri Lanka become a developed country in the future, I think what we need is young people get together as team and work towards achieving their personal and great visions, which are very challenging. But of course, a vision, as I mentioned earlier, like something like, it's not about money, it's not about anything, but it's about something that you can give back. For example, I want to be a doctor and help 1,000 patients during my lifetime and save their lives. So something like that. So I think that's my message for today. So scouting, as I said, is a great platform where you can work together as a team. A lot of great things, a lot of great innovations, big cities, the most challenging things were achieved as teamwork. I think with scouting, I think you should be able to, learn to work as a team and work as a small group. I think you already do that as patrols and, as troops. So I think this is the skill that will be required throughout in your life if you want to achieve great things. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for those very really inspirational words that actually could change our lives. And with that said, all scouts and cubs who took part in the online scouting quiz, which took place on the 25th, 26th, and 27th June 2021, could get to know what belt you won by visiting the Colombo Scouts Knowledge Hub. Now, you can visit the hub via colomboscouts.lk. And furthermore, all contestants who took part today at the Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scout online scouting quiz grand finale, stay tuned, as the results of tonight would be posted at 12 midnight at the colomboscout.lk webpage. So stay tuned, and we'll move on with our next segment for today. Our next invitation goes out to the project chairperson of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts online scouting quiz, Senior Scout Osal D. Alvis, Vice Chairperson Communications of Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Once a great man whispered, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Today, I take the opportunity to put all my gratitude into words. On behalf of the Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group and the organizing committee of Esprit second edition, we would like to thank our keynote speaker, Mr. Heminda Jayaweera, for taking his precious time out and consenting to deliver the keynote address. Sir, indeed, your words have inspired the Scouts. I thank our District Commissioner, Mr. �49 ʀɪᴜ who graced us with his presence and guided us. Thank you, sir, for sharing us with your words of wisdom. We have been fortunate to be assisted by our ADC, Rowers and Youth Engagement, Mr. Supun Jayarat, and DRSL in charge of CSYAG, Mr. Dushyant Vitanage. You have been a constant support and you have given us a lot of encouragement. Thank you, sir, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. I would like to thank our chairperson of CSYAG, Ms. ʀɪ<hesitation> for the guidance and support you gave throughout the journey. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks to all the 5 speakers who conducted the 5 webinars of Esprit Facilitator-led Knowledge Series. Dr. Krishan Kularatnam, Mr. Dharmal Gunawardana, Mr. Ruwan Ariratna, Mr. Geet Ramesh, and Mr. Darshana Ranatunga for their cooperation and support. I thank them for their support throughout the project. More than 800 scouts and more than 50 troops participated in this event, and this is a huge success in itself. I would like to thank all the participants who have blessed us with their presence. During this project, we conducted various events such as webinars, quizzes, an online knowledge hub, and a social media contest. I thank all the Cub, junior, and senior scouts who participated overwhelmingly, making the event a success. I also extend thanks to our organizing committee for their cooperation. Events like this cannot happen overnight, so as the wheel starts rolling weeks prior and requires planning and bird's eye for detail. Here, we are fortunate enough to be backed by a team of a very dedicated and motivated team of CSYAG who knows their task and are very much result-oriented. Without you, this event would not have been possible. I'm short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Thank you very much once again. I thank all the leaders and Akelas for their presence this evening. You always help us in carrying out such important events. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support and encouragement. Without your support, our scouts would not have been able to achieve these heights. Thank you so much for attending this event. Last but not least, a big thank you to each one of you who made this project memorable for all of us. And we thank all the scouts for showing their interest in the project and for being displayed and honored. I once again thanks everyone for making this project successful. Thank you.
Stay tuned as we'll be now moving to a short break. The winners of the finale will be announced now live in a short while, as we are now in the process of calculating the results. So stay tuned. And another announcement to be made, the belt results of all scouts that took part, all scouts, cubs, and senior scouts that took part in the online scouting quiz that took place on the 25th, 26th, and 27th of June will be able to view their results, view their belts particularly at the columbuscout.lk website at 12 midnight tonight. So stay tuned as we will be announcing the results shortly. Scouts, please stay tuned as we are yet calculating the results, as there has been an intense quizzing round. So let's wait for the results. So stay tuned. We'll be back soon with the results. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, scouts and cubs. Now it's time to reveal the winners of Cub, Junior and Senior Scout sections of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scouts Online Scouting Quiz Grand Finale. In the Cub section, the Cub Scout section, we've got the winner of the Cub Scout section goes to winner of Cub Scout section goes to Sanuru Vidunita of 16th Colombo Scout Troop. And the first runners-up of Cub Scout section goes to Fatima Hamra of 78th Colombo Scout Troop. And second runners-up of Cub Scout section goes to Intushan Sivapragasam of 42nd Colombo Scout Troop. With that said, moving on with Junior Scout section. In first place, as the winner, we've got Pahanveera Surya of 43rd Colombo Scout Troop. And in second place, we've got Fatima Hamda of 78th Colombo Scout Troop. And we've got two second runners-up as joint second runners-up Imadim of 11th Colombo Scout Troop and joint second runners-up Tarul Vitanage of 22nd Colombo Scout Troop. Senior Scout section. Winner goes to Dulanja Pereira of 21st Colombo Scout Troop. First runners-up Sehat Pereira of 57th Colombo Scout Troop. And second runners-up Terry Senadira of 21st Colombo Scout Troop. With that said, thank you, Senior Scout. Thank you, senior scouts, junior scouts, and Cub Scouts for joining us here with us today, and everyone else who have been eagerly awaiting for the results, and also for believing in the Colombo Scout Youth Advisory Group and the Colombo District Scouting, and staying staying with us the whole time. Thank you very much. And also, now we've come to the end of Esprit 2.0 Colombo Scout online scouting quiz. A big thank you once again to all scouts, cubs, and all well-wishers in making this project a great success. Hope to see you all soon. Until then, stay safe and good night to all.